and the tip will be controlled by Snider. Right to left, and Myah Epps is going to run the point. The little 5'1" guard comes through the Spartan logo at midcourt. Takes it on the dribble to the right of the arc. Now to the foul line, drops it down low, and they immediately go to the freshman, Mackenzie White, in the lane, turns, goes up, and gets fouled. And just like that, an early foul is called on Gabby Helsum. She picks up an early one on the very first possession of the game, and to the free throw line to shoot two, Mackenzie White. And the first free throw puts Snider in front. White, wearing number 55 in black, will have a second free throw on its way. Nothing but net. Got them both, and it's a 2-0 Snider advantage. And now Homestead with the basketball for the first time. Left to right for the Spartans. On the wing, Mollering. They'll go down low. They can try to get it to Helsum. It's off her hands. Knocked toward the corner, out of bounds, and it was last touched by Homestead, and a turnover for the Spartans. Exactly what we talked about, the problem inside with Mackenzie White, and could Gabby Helsum avoid foul trouble? Also the turnovers, and we've seen it both here early. Wide open underneath. Beautiful pass, and the wide open layup by Ake is missed. Mackenzie White from the top of the key zipped a pass down low, and there was nobody covering Izzy Ake, but she missed from in close. Now Homestead. Mollering goes down low. Got Epps, and Epps with position. Turns and lays it in. And that ties the game at 2, 1 minute in. Hurst on the perimeter to Gracie Smith. Had it knocked away. She'll collect it midcourt and flip it to Myah Epps, left wing. Hurst crossover, dribble to the baseline, now circles back into the middle of the paint, kicks in the corner where they bounce pass it underneath, and Mackenzie White couldn't handle the pass. It went right off her hands and goes to Homestead. Here's Epps. Epps, a little hesitation, goes to drive, lost it, but it goes to her teammate. Now from under the basket, a bounce pass from Knoll into the middle of the lane for Mollering is knocked off Mollering's hands, and a scrum. And we're going to have a foul. It's a push called against Snider. And they called the foul on Gracie Smith of the Panthers. That is her first. Homestead will inbound. We're still tied 2-2. Minute and a half into the game. Down low, posting, Helsum. Kick out, Mollering, three-pointer, got it! Carly Mollering on the kick out from underneath by Helsum. And it's a 5-2 Homestead lead. Front court, Myah Epps hands it off. First touch for Janaea Cooper. Down the lane, pulls up from 10 feet. Little jumper short. White gets an offensive rebound, and she goes up in traffic and gets fouled from under the basket. And this foul is going to be on Carly Mollering. She picks up her first, and right back to the free throw line is Mackenzie White. She's 2 for 2 in the game. And the first free throw for White. 6:04 remains in the quarter. I'm not sure, I couldn't see the free throw because they were replugging in the clock, but apparently both free throws did score. So it's 5-4, 1-point game. Helsum, perimeter. Between the circles, Epps, right wing, it goes to Delaney Knoll. Knoll picks up the dribble. Now needs to find somebody. Gets Epps at the elbow. Down low to Helsum, and Helsum is fouled. This foul on Izzy Ake. Ake picks up her first. 5:48 to play, opening quarter, and so far they're calling it fairly tight. Inbound, Knoll finds Helsum cutting to the basket, and Helsum the layup. 7-4 Lady Spartans. 5:40 and the clock runs quarter number 1. Snider front court, Hurst mid-court. Takes it to the right wing, hands it off to Gracie Smith, who centers the half court. Now she gets past Knoll. She'll drive but get cut off. Help defense. Now Janaea Cooper outside. She drives, has it stripped. They reached in, just poked it away from Cooper. Lead past Mollering. Mollering to the basket. There's a lot of contact, no whistle on that one. And here comes Snider the other way. Hurst, the flip to White. White forces it to the basket. Didn't get it. Got an offensive rebound, and a putback with a little turnaround jump hook is good by Mackenzie White. White has all 6 points, and it's a 7-6 game. Snider within 1. Myah Epps with the dribble on the Spartan logo. Left wing to Helsum. Up top, Mollering. Try the right side to Epps. Epps, right wing, guarded by the 5'1" Hurst. It goes underneath. Knoll got open under the basket. Delaney Knoll the layup. Nice speed from Myah Epps on the assist, and it's a 9-6 Spartans lead. Hurst front court to Gracie Smith left wing. She sees a path, drives, and on the layup, it's swatted by Myah Epps out of bounds. Baseline and stays. Snider ball. And Reggie Tharp is going to take a timeout. A 9-6 Homestead lead, 4:25 to play. Opening quarter here at Homestead. This is high school basketball presented by Parkview Sports Medicine on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Are you an athlete looking to level up? PSM Performance is where the region's top athletes become more. Achieve your goals through high-intensity, one-on-one training with performance experts. Whether you want to be faster, stronger, or more agile, we'll make it happen. Now accepting athletes from 12 years up to college. Ready to get started? Schedule your first session at psmsports.com. PSM. Earn your edge.
This is the Parkview Sports Medicine High School Basketball Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
4:25 to play first quarter. 9-6 Homestead, a 3-point lead. Snider inbounding under their basket. Janaea Cooper will be the trigger person for Snider. Throwing it up top, Miley Hurst. Lobbing it into the post. White kicking the corner. The three on the way, and AK misses it strong. But another offensive rebound, White, but she can't make the putback. And the rebound this time goes to Epps. Long lead pass front court. Knoll baseline drive all the way to the basket. Missed on the layup. And the rebound goes to Cooper. Here's Janaea Cooper. Drives right through Epps, who got knocked to the deck. And Cooper with the layup. And Snider within 1. 9-8. Wide open. Helsum. Nobody picked up Helsum in transition. And it's a wide open three for Gabby Helsum. Her first bucket and a 4-point lead for the Spartans. You cannot leave the three-point shooters open. What a beautiful pass. Cooper to AK. Again, she missed the layup. Wide open. But the rebound right back to her. And on the putback, it counts, and a foul on Homestead's Whitney Ankenbrook. Turns into a chance at a three-point play for Izzy Ake. Snider has missed about 5 shots right at the basket. 3 of them by Mackenzie White, their freshman post, and a couple for Ake, but she made the second and she made the free throw to make it a 3-point play and bring Snider right back to within a point. Homestead 12, Snider 11, 3:37 on the clock. AK replaced by Mackenzie Carter for Snider. Now front court, Perigo has it for Homestead, who's checked in. Helsum goes down low to Mollering. Posting up on Hurst, kick out, found a shooter, 3 on the way. That's way off the mark for Knoll. Too strong, and the rebound goes to Carter of Snider. Panthers with a chance to get on top. Smith up top to Hurst. 3:10 left, opening quarter, 12-11. Homestead, a 1-point lead. Snider setting up the play. Carter back to the basket on the arc, goes outside to Smith. Cutting it through the lane, it goes to Cooper. Left baseline, 15-footer. Good for Janaea Cooper, and the Panthers in front, 13-12. High post Epps, poked away. Epps has to go collect it. It bounces around, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Epps, and a Homestead turnover. We'll give it back to Snider with the Panthers leading it 13-12. And 2:44 remaining in the opening quarter. Starting to see some subs coming into the game. Maddie White has checked in for Snider. Here's Carter, left wing. Up top to Maddie White, giving it off to Janaea Cooper. Cooper with the black headband. She goes on the dribble, spins at the elbow, steps back outside, and then flips it left wing to Carter. Between the circles, here's Gracie Smith to Carter. Down low, they're going to post up Maddie White, and as she puts it on the deck, she double dribbled. Turnover for Snider. We'll give it to Homestead. 2:17 to play in our opening quarter. And Snider leads it by 1. And right back into the game is Mackenzie White, the 5'11 freshman post for the Snider Panthers. Myah Epps, front court, takes the dribble all the way to the baseline, all the way to the low block, goes up, and it blocked, and they're going to say contact with the body. And the foul is on Gracie Smith, and that is her second foul here in the quarter. Well, no, they say it's her first. But it is 2 free throws coming for Myah Epps. Chance to tie and give Homestead the lead. And the first free throw by an 80% free throw shooter is nothing but net. Brooklyn Robinson is going to check in for Snider. Robinson, a guard, junior guard, averages 2.5 points per game. And Epps makes both free throws, and Homestead reclaims the lead 14-13. Last 2 minutes of the opening quarter. Hurst, high post to White. It gets off her fingers, but goes to Carter. Carter to Janaea Cooper, and Cooper just dribbled it off her foot and out of bounds. A turnover from the left wing for sophomore Janaea Cooper, and Homestead's going to get the possession. Spartans up 14-13. Dribbling into the front court, Mollering, right wing to Helsum, working outside the arc. Perigo throws left wing. Here's a drive by McLaughlin. She gets knocked to the deck. Ball goes down. She'll scrum for it. A tie-up. The arrow points to Homestead. And now going down hard was Mackenzie White of Snider. She's a little banged up. She's going to be looked at on the bench. Didn't look like anything serious. So the inbound under the basket for the Homestead Lady Spartans, who lead it by 1. On the right wing, it is Perigo going down low to Mollering, and as Mollering takes it into the middle of the paint, there's a whistle and a foul called on Snider, and Miley Hurst is guilty of it. Homestead obviously is going to attack whoever has Miley Hurst guarding them. They're going to go to that player and post him up. They've done it now 2 or 3 times. On the perimeter, McLaughlin between the circles. High post to Epps. Epps takes off. She's guarded by Hurst, so she spins and takes it down the lane with a scoop off the window for Myah Epps. 16-13. Three-pointer on the way for Carter. No good. Offensive rebound. The putback underneath by Cooper comes off the iron. And the rebound to McLaughlin of Homestead. Spartans front court with a 3 on the way. Epps, count it from the right wing for Myah Epps. 19-13. Spartans' biggest lead. They've scored 7 straight. There's a drive by Hurst, a kick into the corner to Cooper. Cooper dribbles up to the angle. Now cross-courts it. Carter from the right wing, dribbles to the elbow, spins down the right side of the paint, and throws it out to the wing to Hurst. Hurst drives all the way down to the low block under the basket. A kick out where Robinson gives a shot fake, a drive, and a runner. Good by Brooklyn Robinson of Snider. 22 seconds. 19-15, and now Homestead calls out one shot as the clock goes down to 15 seconds with Epps slowly dribbling across the timeline. Right wing to Ankenbrook. Back to Epps. Down to 7. Epps from midcourt with a crossover on Cooper. Takes it left elbow. Outside, it's Ankenbrook. The 3 off to the right, and the rebound chased down by Homestead's McLaughlin, but the horn sounds and our first quarter ends, and the Homestead Lady Spartans are leading it over Snider after 1, 19-15. This is the Parkview Sports Medicine High School Basketball Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Are you an athlete looking to level up? PSM Performance is where the region's top athletes become more. Achieve your goals through high-intensity, one-on-one training with performance experts. Whether you want to be faster, stronger, or more agile, we'll make it happen. Now accepting athletes from 12 years up to college. Ready to get started? Schedule your first session at psmsports.com. PSM. Earn your edge.
Friday nights in Northeast Indiana mean two things: high school football and Pizza Hut. Feed the team, the family, or the whole crew with the Triple Treat Box. It's 2 medium pizzas, breadsticks, and dessert starting at just $19.99. When it comes to football, the right choice is Pizza Hut, and an even better choice is the Triple Treat Box for just $19.99. It's a winning play for dinner, before or after the game. Order now at pizzahut.com or on the app. Pizza Hut. Feed good times.
Now back to the Parkview Sports Medicine High School Basketball Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
9 points in the quarter for Myah Epps, leads Homestead to a 19-15 advantage after one. We start our second quarter with Snider having the basketball. Inbound midcourt goes to the point guard, Myah Epps. Center court between the circles, throws to the right to Robinson. Up top to Mackenzie Carter. Carter looks high post and then throws a bad pass. It's going to be tipped away. It goes out of bounds in the corner, and the last person to touch it was Snider's Janaea Cooper. Tried to force that one and telegraph the pass. Homestead was all over it. Cooper reached in, tried to save the turnover, but in the process tipped it toward the corner where it eventually rolled out of bounds. Homestead the ball up by 4. They go to the post. McLaughlin kick out to Knoll. Knoll threw a pass to a cutter. Thought she had Helsum, but the ball sails right past Helsum, and Snider has it. Hurst, Robinson right wing. Robinson picks up the bounce. Needs somebody to get open. Goes with a backdoor cut. Gets Carter under the basket. She'll kick it out opposite wing where Cooper launches a three. Halfway down, no. Offensive rebound by Mackenzie White. Misses the layup. Gets it back. Throws up a wild layup on the second try, and that's about 5 from right at the basket that the freshman has missed in close for Snider. Here's Ankenbrook. Long launch for 3 from the left wing. No good. Rebound on the deck. Carter goes down and gets it. And we're going to have a foul called, and this is number 2 on Gabby Helsum. Helsum tried to chase that loose ball and ended up on the back of Mackenzie Carter of Snider. And so Gabby Helsum with 2 first-half fouls. She will sit down with 6:50 on the clock. And Homestead leading at 19-15. Snider right to left with Myah Hurst running the point. Homestead man-to-man defense. Hurst right wing. It goes to AK, and AK just got it stripped out of her hands. Homestead brings it front court, and then Delaney Knoll lost the ball, and then Hurst picks it back, but it goes to Homestead. Homestead transition. It's Knoll from the right wing. Missed the 3. Offensive rebound, Mollering. Taps underneath, and Epps lays it in. 11 points for Myah Epps and a 21-15 Spartans lead that matches their biggest of the game. Right wing, AK, the 3, no, it's off the back heel, and the rebound goes to Myah Epps of Homestead. Epps, lead pass, good one to Knoll. Knoll goes up from the right block on her drive to the basket. She gets fouled. And Delaney Knoll goes to the free throw line where she's made 23 of 24 so far this season. And you think that's good. Well, Gabby Helsum has made 33 of 35. 2 free throw shooters, well over 90% for Rod Parker's Homestead Lady Spartans. And now we've got officials. Apparently, it must be some type of scratch or a cut that they're going to let them tend to on Myah Epps.
You got another one coming?
One more coming. Yeah. So they fix up Myah Epps, and she's now back onto the floor. To the line, Delaney Knoll. Knoll just a sophomore, a rarity for this Homestead lineup. And she is now 24 of 25 on the season at the free throw line. Makes you wonder what happened that she missed. Got that one. 2-for-2 trip for Delaney Knowles. The biggest lead for Homestead, 23-15. We go under 6 minutes left here in the second quarter. Snider in the front court. Myah Epps off of a white screen. Top of the key. Sends it over the defense to Ake, who cross-courts it all the way up top to Hurst. Gives it up to Robinson. Robinson back to Hurst. To Cooper. Cooper, long cross-court pass. Robinson, good shot fake. She drives to the baseline, cut off. Now it's Hurst at the foul line. Hurst can't get past her man, so she will send it up to Ake. No shot clock, so Snider will reset the offense. Reggie Tharp calling out some plays, and he's going to get the ball into the hands of Janaea Cooper. She'll dribble to the left wing and hand to Hurst. Cross-court, Robinson fires, and the three is well short, an air ball, and it goes out of bounds under the basket and belongs to the Homestead Spartans. 5:13 on the clock here in the second quarter, with Homestead leading at 23-15. Mackenzie Carter has returned to the Snider lineup, replacing Izzy Ake. Knoll to Mollering. Up top, Ankenbrook goes right side to Ava Scarberry. Just checked in for the Spartans. Now Myah Epps high left. She'll throw top of the key to Ankenbrook. Right side to Mollering. A three. Back out. Hill. No. Scarberry offensive rebound. Put back. Good for Scarberry. And she gets fouled. Ava Scarberry's going to have a chance at a three-point play. And the bucket makes it a 10-point Homestead lead. Reggie Tharp arguing that the defender went hands straight up in the air. The foul on Janaea Cooper is her first. Scarberry averages 3.8 points per game. She's got a chance to get three of them all on this play. And the free throw, no good. And the rebound comes off to Mackenzie Carter of Snider. 4:45 clock running. Quarter number 2, 25-15 Homestead. Gracie Smith to Hurst, left wing to Carter. Now Hurst between the circles will dribble inside the arc. And there's a three fired up by Gracie Smith, and she hits the bottom of the cup with her triple. 25-18. Now a three on the way for Knoll. That's no good. Rebound underneath. Grabbed by Mollering. We've got a foul called, and it's going to go against Snider. The foul is the second on Myah Epps. Inbound underneath. Knoll up top to Epps. Epps gives it off to her left to Scarberry. Right side, Knoll feeds the post. Here is Epps. Outside, Ankenbrook. Top of the key, triple. Rims around. It's no good, but an offensive rebound, Knoll. Epps, extra pass. Scarberry, triple time. Scarberry from the right wing on the feed from Epps. 4 minutes left in the half, and it is a 28-18 lead. And then Snider, a quick trigger, missed the three. Here comes Homestead. Feed down low. It's Scarberry again from in close. Missed the shot. Rebound to Snider's Janaea Cooper. Cooper brings it down the right side of the floor. Crosses over to try to center it. Gets picked up by Scarberry, or by Mollering, and so she'll give it up to Hurst. Hurst, left wing to Smith. Hurst, right side to Cooper. In the corner, Carter fires. Her three, way strong. It's an air ball right over the top of the basket. Epps grabs it. Lead pass goes to Ankenbrook. Trailer is Mollering. Three ball short. And the rebound off the hands of Hurst, and chasing it down is Homestead. And we've got a tie-up. The arrow is pointing to Homestead. So the Spartans will inbound it with 3:12 on the clock. A 10-point advantage for Homestead, 28-18. Myah Epps wants some players to clear out. Finally inbounds it to Mollering. Left wing, Knoll. High post to Scarberry. Skips it. Right wing, Epps. Triple. Got it! Myah Epps with 14 points here in the first half. And the Spartans are up 31-18 over the Snider Panthers. Timeout, Snider. With 3:01 to play in the second quarter, it is high school basketball presented by Parkview Sports Medicine on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
For over 40 years, Gibson's Heating and Plumbing has been a family-owned business built on professionalism, trust, and quality. As your independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer, Gibson's is nationally recognized for excellence and locally known for being customer-loved. You'll see it in their work. You'll read it in the nearly 3,000 Google reviews. You'll experience it when they take care of your home. When you contact independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer, GibsonsHeating.com. That's GibsonsHeating.com.
This is the Parkview Sports Medicine High School Basketball Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
The Homestead Spartans have opened up a 13-point lead on Snider, 31-18 with 3:01 left in the first half. Coming out of the timeout, it'll be Snider basketball, and on the floor for Snider, it's Mackenzie Carter, Mackenzie White, Janaea Cooper, Miley Hurst, and Gracie Smith. Hurst runs the point, dribbles off of a Smith screen to the right baseline, and underneath finds White, and White will put it in from in close. 31-20. Now Homestead front court. Epps top of the key triple. Heat check for Myah Epps on fire. Myah Epps with 17 here in the half. 34-20. She's got half the Spartans' points. Miley Hurst center circle. Slowing it down for Snider. They trail by 14. Smith to Cooper outside the arc. Carter centers it, throws to the right sideline to Miley Hurst. She'll cross court it all the way over to this side to Smith. Open for a three, launched an air ball, and on the rebound it deflects out of bounds, and it was last touched by Snider. Homestead will get the basketball with a 34-20 lead, 2:10 on the clock. Delaney Knoll dribbles right side of the lane. Up top, Epps thought about the shot, didn't take it. Now she gives it to the wing, right back to Epps, who hands to Knoll. Mollering to Epps, right wing to Ankenbrook. Ankenbrook guarded closely by Carter. Up top to Epps. Minute 45. Clock still ticks. Epps sees a path, drives, stops, and lays in a little 10-foot floater. Myah Epps with 19 here in the half, 36-20. Cooper drives, and she gets bumped as she goes up for the shot. And the foul on Mollering, that will be her second. It will send Janaea Cooper to the free throw line. Cooper with 4 points in the game. 5'11 sophomore, averages 18.5. And the first free throw is good. 36-21. Scarberry back into the game, as is Susie Perigo. Mollering sitting down. Helsum not been missed so far in this quarter, sitting with 2 fouls. Second free throw for Cooper. That's also good. She makes them both. She's got 6, and it's 36-22. Knoll quickly front court for the Spartans. High post, Perigo. Corner, the pass for Scarberry, but it was out of her reach, and just a bad turnover that time on a wide pass from Perigo to Scarberry. Minute 26 left to play in the first half, 36-22. Snider front court with Hurst. Hurst gives it up center circle to Smith. Mackenzie White comes outside the arc. Hurst in the corner, Cooper. Cooper from the right corner. Back to the basket. Tries to back down, can't get anywhere. Goes up top with the pass to Smith. Left wing, it is Mackenzie White. The clock goes down to a minute left. Smith will launch long distance up top. Missed it. Perigo the rebound. She had it knocked away by Cooper. Now the ball a scrum on the deck and diving on it. Cooper tying it up with Scarberry, and the possession arrow is going to give it to Snider. 53.7 seconds left before halftime. Coming up at the half, we'll hear from the IHSAA commissioner, Paul Neidig, with our commissioner's corner. Cooper, left wing. All the way across, it goes to Smith, up top to Hurst, left wing. Carter launches, 3, got it! Mackenzie Carter, 5'8 sophomore, drains a triple. 36-25. Now will Homestead play for a final shot with 31 seconds. It's Epps. Epps wants to take, but doesn't. Now Homestead playing catch around the perimeter. with 23 seconds. Knoll gives it left side to Epps, back to Knoll, high right. Knoll looks down low, outside it goes to Epps, the clock at 15. They go to Perigo, low post, back outside. Epps will take the three, got another one! 22 in the first half for Myah Epps. And a three for Smith, and that is no good. Underneath, Cooper's putback is blocked, and they're going to call a foul at the horn. And Reggie Tharp is all the way out on the court. They call the foul on Homestead at the horn, and Cooper's going to get free throws. The foul on Ankenbrook, and I'm not sure Tharp exactly what he wanted because they called the foul on Homestead. And they've added some time. They put 3 seconds on the clock. There was 3 seconds, I think, when the first shot was taken. Oh, there it is. It's .3. 39-25 Homestead. At the line, Cooper missed the first of two. Cooper stuck on 6 points, has one more free throw coming. 39-25, and Cooper's second free throw is good. Now Homestead will inbound, only 3:10, so they'll just inbound it. Epps will hold it. But that's about the only time Epps has touched the ball where something good hasn't happened. 22 points here in the first half for Myah Epps. And the Homestead Lady Spartans go to the locker room with a 39-26 lead over the Snider Lady Panthers. Well, we've got halftime coming up, and that means we've got a couple of messages from our sponsors. We'll also hear from Paul Neidig, IHSAA Commissioner. And we've got a second half in between games. Don't miss the Parkview Sports Medicine post-game show after the girls' game with Eric Dudkevich and Adam Lundy on site here at Homestead. Again, our halftime score, Homestead 39, Snider 26. You're listening to high school basketball presented by Parkview Sports Medicine on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Back to doing what I love and more, thanks to the Good Feet store.
I suffered with plantar fasciitis for almost 20 years. I would try drugstore insoles and supports.
If you suffer with plantar fasciitis, we know the search for pain relief can feel like a hopeless ordeal.
I've been through surgeries, foot injections. I thought that foot pain was going to be with me for the rest of my life.
At the Good Feet store, we hear stories every day of all kinds of cheap inserts, expensive shoes, and other failed remedies people have tried that just didn't work.
I was trying all different things. Not a single one worked. And then I was driving past the Good Feet store, and I thought, why not? Give it a try. They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support for my feet. Then it was like, okay, this is different. These make a difference.
I'm so glad I met Good Feet. That changed my life.
Don't lose hope. Give the Good Feet store a try. We're right around the corner from the Glenbrook Mall on Coldwater Road in the Joanne Plaza.
Are you ready to embrace a new opportunity? Do you get fulfillment out of helping others? Are you a self-starter who loves to make your own schedule and can still work well with others? Maybe you're someone who needs a career with flexible PTO, the flexibility to take the time off when you need to and how often you need to, and are still able to perform your job at the highest level. If this sounds like a fit, we'd love to hear from you. Email your resume to salescareers@federatedmedia.com or text talent to 45364. Federated Media is an equal opportunity employer.
Let's breathe. Deep inhale. Extend your spine. Exhale very slowly. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org. This message is brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ed Council.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Hey, welcome into the Commissioner's Corner, our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA. That's Paul Neidig. I'm Brendan King. Paul, hope you had a great New Year. Happy New Year to you. And you just got back from what was a pretty cool trip. You were watching the Hoosiers out in Pasadena at the Rose Bowl, and you ended up meeting with a lot of your counterparts from out west around the country, people that do the same job as you in their respective states. So, first of all, how was the trip? The game obviously was fantastic, but how was meeting and talking with all your colleagues?
Well, first of all, congratulations to the Hoosiers. I mean, it was really phenomenal to be able to go to the Rose Bowl as an Indiana University fan of that day and be able to watch the Hoosiers play and play well. They did. And so it was incredible, the number of Indiana people who made the trek to Pasadena to watch the Hoosiers. And I'm sure there will be a lot of people will be doing the same thing on Friday with the Peach Bowl. But, yeah, congrats to the Hoosiers. It was phenomenal. But, yeah, the other phase of that is we meet annually, a couple times a year, actually. All the people who do my job from around the country come together, and we meet and just kind of a lot of things. One, we want to learn from each other as what's going on across the country in education-based athletics. But, you know, part of it is we also want to see what trends are happening. And, you know, obviously with the we don't need to sugarcoat this, but with what's going on in the NCAA around the transfer portal and those things, that is certainly influencing education-based athletics across the country in the high school space also. And so a lot of discussion around that, you know, and that's up for much debate. You know, there are a lot of people that say let it be as it is and let parents make a choice and let people go where they want to go. But that then brings the next conversation around super teams and teams that live in large metropolitan areas with huge numbers has a significant effect. And so every state is working through what that looks like in a system that supports education first. And I would argue that sometimes I long for the day when I turn into a broadcast and at the collegiate level, and they talk about the graduation rate of the university and the students that are graduating, because we know the vast majority of these kids are only going to play sport for a short period of time, and the lessons that they learn through an education-based system then carry them through the rest of their life. And I hope we never lose that, and that's what we're really striving at the high school level to make sure that we protect.
That's great stuff. Paul Neidig's with us. This is the Commissioner's Corner. I'm Brendan King. Friday night, the 9th, some high school basketball games are going to be postponed and played other days because of the Hoosiers' upcoming matchup in the college football playoff against Oregon. Of course, that's a rematch. Paul, we got about a minute here, though. You guys at the IHSAA getting set for a very busy start to the year. It's kind of like the new year passes and you guys get right back to it. Girls wrestling regionals coming up here soon, and then it's just a string of tournaments that are going to start right after that.
Yeah, we're excited about that. We're prepared for that, and we will continue to prep here in the office for those tournaments. But, yeah, girls wrestling started with sectional as the new year turned, January 2nd. And then we're certainly on our second year of girls wrestling, so we'll have that regional this weekend and then followed shortly by the state championship, and we're excited about that. But a whole host of things come to us in February: gymnastics, girls basketball, boys and girls swimming, and then we turn the corner into March and springtime. The boys tournament begins, and so we're ready for that. And at the same time, we're thinking about spring also. So it's just a continual cycle for us to get ready for each tournament. So if our fans need to get out there and watch their local teams play, because there's nothing better than a high school sporting event.
Those girls' regional wrestling spots: Plymouth, Kokomo, Muncie Central, and Bloomington South. Paul, always appreciate the timing, and Happy New Year. Glad you had a safe trip, and we'll talk to you again soon.
We'll talk to you soon, Brendan.
Thanks for listening to the Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Does your business cater to families? Are you trying to find a better way to market your products or services to thousands? Then you need to be at the 2026 Family Festival, formerly known as Baby Fair and Family Expo, February 21st from 9 to 3 at the Coliseum. Families are always looking for the best products and services, and the 2026 Family Festival is the perfect way to get families to experience what you offer. We have great opportunities from booth rentals to sponsorship opportunities available. So if you want to make sure that your business gets in front of one of the most sought-after demographics, you need to text BOOTH to 45364 for information. That's BOOTH to 45364. Last year, BOOTH sold out, so don't wait. The 2026 Family Festival will take place on Saturday, February 21st at the Memorial Coliseum. Text BOOTH to 45364 now to find out how you can be a part of it.
Friday nights in Northeast Indiana mean two things: high school football and Pizza Hut. Feed the team, the family, or the whole crew with the triple treat box. It's 2 medium pizzas, breadsticks, and dessert starting at just $19.99. When it comes to football, the right choice is Pizza Hut, and an even better choice is the triple treat box for just $19.99. It's a winning play for dinner, before or after the game. Order now at pizzahut.com or on the app. Pizza Hut. Feed good times.
When injury strikes, turn to Parkview Ortho Express. Specializing in orthopedic care for all injuries, we provide high-quality urgent care for sprains, breaks, tears, joint pain, and more. With 2 convenient locations in Fort Wayne and Huntington, we offer quick and reliable orthopedic services Monday through Friday. No referrals or appointments needed. Call 260-266-4007 or visit parkview.com for details. Parkview Ortho Express. Expert care when you need it most.
Now back to the Parkview Sports Medicine High School Basketball Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Myah Epps goes for 22 in the first half to lead the Homestead Lady Spartans to a 39-26 advantage here at the break. And we've still got another half of girls basketball. What's at stake? Well, it's first place in the Summit Athletic Conference, because both these teams come in perfect at 6-0 in league play. Both of them will have 2 more conference games after this one. So whoever wins still has a couple of games to get through. For the Snider Panthers, they've got Concordia and Carroll on their schedule. And Homestead has Northside and Northrop. By the way, a big one for these Homestead Lady Spartans coming up on Tuesday. They'll take the road trip to take on #1 Warsaw. That game on Tuesday night in Warsaw. So Homestead starts with the basketball here in our second half. And you've got starters on the court for the Homestead Lady Spartans. Helson comes back after sitting most of the second quarter with 2 fouls. And for Snider, they go more with the lineup that they were playing in the second quarter. Ankenbrook up top between the rings. Helson goes left wing to Mollering. Down low, Epps, shot fake, goes up, gets fouled by Janaea Cooper, and I believe that is her third. Nope, number 2 on Janaea Cooper comes 14 seconds into our second half, and it puts Myah Epps to the free throw line where she's 2 for 2. And looks to add to her 22-point first half. And the free throw, good. 40-26, 14-point lead for Homestead over Snider. Homestead looking for their 18th win and their 20th game. Epps for her 24th point and rolled it in. 41-26. Now Snider left to right, all black uniforms with gold letters and numbers. On the dribble to the right wing, a handoff to Carter. She's heading to the center. Throws left wing now to Cooper. Janaea Cooper picked up and hounded by Epps. Good crossover, and Cooper got all the way down the left side of the lane and laid it in with the right hand. That's 9 in the game for Janaea Cooper, 41-28. Epps, right wing to Ankenbrook, giving to Epps toward the corner. Dribbles up to the elbow. Now crossover from the foul line, a spin to the basket, layup. Good for Myah Epps. 26 for Epps, and it's 43-28. It's basically Myah Epps' world, and we're just witnessing it. Here's Cooper at the foul line. Takes it down the right side of the lane, tries a runner, blocked by Delaney. No, she saves it baseline, but now it goes into a pile of players. There's a big scrum on the deck, and we've got a whistle and a tie-up. The arrow is going to give it to Snider, so the Panthers keep it at their end of the floor. But Snider trailing it by 15, 43-28. with 6:43 to play. Third quarter. White gives to Cooper on the perimeter. Cooper, right corner, three, got it! Janaea Cooper from downtown. 43-31. And now here comes Snider after a steal. Cooper takes it down low, spins on Epps, fadeaway jumper, right angle, no good. And the rebound to Myah Epps of Homestead. Long lead pass. Mollering on the run to the basket. Got fouled on the layup try. And Mollering's going to go to the free throw line and try to convert from the charity stripe, where she will shoot 2. The foul is the third on Miley Hurst.
Go to work, easy, let's go.
Carly Mollering to the free throw line, an 85% free throw shooter. Nothing but net on the first. 44-31. As Izzy Ake comes in for Snider, and Eva Scarberry comes in, placing Gabby Helsum for Homestead. Second free throw for Mollering, and that's in and out, no good. But Scarberry gets an offensive rebound. Here's Epps, top of the key, three. Got it! 29 for Myah Epps. 47-31. Cooper between the circles on the dribble. Picked up by Mollering. Cooper crosses over, bounces it to Carter. Now a pass to the right wing, and there's nobody home. AK went to cut to the basket, and Carter fired it out to the wing, and it went right to the Snider bench. A turnover for the Panthers. Front court, Mollering, corner to Knoll. Knoll drives baseline, underneath, reverse layup, too strong, and the rebound goes to Maddie White of Snider. Outlet to Cooper, brings it down the left side of the court, all the way down to the low block. Little crossover as she faces the baskets. Count the bucket for Cooper, and a foul. Just one-on-one work by Janaea Cooper. Cooper is going to go to the free throw line, try to finish a three-point play. And Cooper with 14 points. Having a good game herself, but well below the 29 from Homestead's Myah Epps. And we've still got 5:29 to play in the third quarter. And the free throw good for Janaea Cooper. 47-34. Snider's going to have to get some stops. Ankenbrook, left wing three. Nothing but the bottom of the cup for Whitney Ankenbrook. 39% three-point shooter. It's 50-34. Pass to the low post. Stepping in front, intercepting it is Scarberry. Lead pass to Knoll. Knoll looks for help. Finds Scarberry. Foul line outside to Epps. Epps on the dribble. Gets cut off. She'll reset the offense. Myah Epps is going to run the point. Epps with her left thigh taped up, where she had some blood earlier, and they've got black tape wrapped around that thigh. Pass to the wing. It's deflected off Homestead, not out of bounds, so the Spartans turn it over. Snider with a weak pass, intercepted by Epps. Here's Epps, 1-on-2, down the lane to the basket, left-handed layup. No, but she got fouled, and here comes two free throws for Myah Epps, who's got a chance to hit 30. The foul on Mackenzie Carter of Snider. And senior Myah Epps, a future Louisville Cardinal, stepping to the free throw line. Looking for her 30th point, and got it. 30 for Myah Epps. Gabby Helsum is back off the Homestead bench. 51-34. Epps could give her team an 18-point lead while getting her 31st point if she can convert here, and she does. Stays perfect at the line. And it's 52-34. Snider front court. Gracie Smith, right wing Carter, up top between the circles to AK. Now left side to Smith. Carter to Cooper. Right wing three. No, it's short. Battle for the rebound, and pulling it away is Scarberry of Homestead. Scarberry has really given Rod Parker some great minutes off the bench. Left wing, Helsum. Scarberry between the circles. Goes to Epps. Epps will turn and face from the right angle. Dribble down, low block, kick it outside. Knoll, three-pointer, good for Delaney. Knoll hitting 43% from distance on the season. Knoll buries the triple, 7 points in the game for Knoll, and 21-point lead for Homestead, and that forces Snider to take a timeout. 4 minutes left, quarter number 3, 55-34. Homestead leading it over the Snider Lady Panthers. This is high school basketball presented by Parkview Sports Medicine on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
When injury strikes, turn to Parkview Ortho Express. Specializing in orthopedic care for all injuries, we provide high-quality urgent care for sprains, breaks, tears, joint pain, and more. With 2 convenient locations in Fort Wayne and Huntington, we offer quick and reliable orthopedic services Monday through Friday. No referrals or appointments needed. Call 260-266-4007 or visit parkview.com for details. Parkview Ortho Express. Expert care when you need it most.
You are listening to high school basketball presented by Parkview Sports Medicine on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Action now, boys action coming up later in between games. Be sure to check out Adam Lundy and Eric Dugukevich with a special edition of the Parkview Sports Medicine post-game show. They'll give us a recap on this first game, and the recap pretty simple. You can say it in 2 words, and it's not Kurt Signetti's "I win." It's Myah Epps. A career night, 31 points. Still 4 minutes left in the third, and Homestead a 55-34 lead. Snider inbounds. AK up top. Smith, left wing, to Robinson. Robinson had her pass deflected. It goes back to her. She dives on the deck to get it. To Gracie Smith. Pass down low deflected, but it got to Cooper. Cooper, low left block. Little jumper off the window. Left it short. And the rebound, Homestead. Knoll, good lead pass to Scarberry for the layup. 57-34. And we've got a stop in the action as a ball just got loose from the seats across the way and ended up making its way onto the court. That's taken care of, and now Snider inbounds. This game getting away from Snider. Gracie Smith has it, right wing. Her pass deflected, and Knoll comes away with it. Lead pass looking for Epps. Gets it to Epps, and she throws it up at the basket on the run, and it banks in. That kind of night for Myah Epps with 33 points, and then Snider getting rattled. They just threw it over the top of everybody and out of bounds. 3:07 remains in our third quarter. 59-34 Homestead. Flexing their muscles, looking to improve to 7-0 in league play. Delaney Knoll now running the point, the sophomore. Just outside the Spartan logo, left wing to Scarberry. She'll dribble toward the baseline, try to draw the defense, looks to Posted, gets it to Epps. Epps near the elbow. Had it poked away, and it's stolen. Cooper poked it away from Epps. It goes to Hirsch. She gives it to AK. She'll drive, go up with a shot, and get fouled. Homestead foul is going to be on Delaney Knoll. And we'll have 2 free throws coming for Izzy AK. 9-point-per-game scorer for the Snider Panthers. With 2:40 remaining in the third, it's 59-34.
Is there something special happening on Monday night?
And the first free throw good for AK. AK now with 4 points. Has 1 more free throw coming. Kendall McLaughlin is back on the floor for Homestead. Second free throw also good. So AK makes it a 2-for-2 trip, and it's 59-36. Full court pressure. Homestead breaks it easy with McLaughlin. Kick out to Helsum, left wing. In the corner to McLaughlin. Up the sideline, Helsum up top to Mollering. Mollering will go left side to Epps. Now between the circles to McLaughlin. McLaughlin tries the right side. Scarberry Looks high, can't find anyone. Now throws toward the baseline to Hulsum. Now up top to Epps. Clock ticks down to 2:05. It's running third quarter, 59-36. From the left wing, Mollering up top to Hulsum, right side to Mollering. Homestead burning plenty of time off the clock on this possession, and eventually Rod Parker not happy with whatever kind of offense they're running, and he'll take a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here with 1:53 to play in our third quarter. Homestead has opened up a 59-36 lead over the Snider Lady Panthers. Well, the Panthers came in one of the hottest teams in our area, winners of 8 of their last 9. We saw them win a thriller last week when they came from behind to beat the Northrop Lady Bruins. Meanwhile, Homestead is 17-2. The pollsters saying the Spartans are the 4th best team in the state right now, and what a game Tuesday night with number 4 versus number 1, as Homestead will take the 45-minute trip to go play the Warsaw Lady Tigers at the Tiger Den on Tuesday night. So 1:53 to play in the third, 59-36. Homestead now set to inbound. They go to Epps underneath the basket. One-on-one. Epps spins, scooped it up off the window, and it comes up short. Rebound, Janaea Cooper. Cooper all the way down to the baseline. Outside to Robinson. Drives, goes up, and on the layup, she gets fouled. She'll shoot 2 free throws. The foul is on Scarberry of Homestead. Brooklyn Robinson, 5'6" junior, goes to the line to shoot 2 for Snider with the Panthers down by 23. And no good. Too strong on the first free throw as Susie Perigo comes in for Homestead, replacing Gabby Hulsum. Robinson has her 3rd point, hits the second free throw. 59-37, 1:41 to play in the third. Full court pressure, and they pick up with Cooper guarding Epps in the backcourt. Myah Epps shows the ball handling skills, crosses over to the left hand. Now a step through, the shot, no, but a foul. Pretty light contact, but Epps with a neat little Euro step to step through 2 defenders and put up a floater off the wrong foot. Couldn't get the shot to fall. She'll go to the line looking to add to her 33-point night. And she's got 34. I believe that is 11 for 11 at the free throw line for Myah Epps. She has not missed a free throw tonight. See if I got the announcer's jinx. Yep. Absolutely. She comes up short on the second one. So Epps has 34, and the lead is 60-37. Hurst drives, splits the defense, but had the ball poked away, and Homestead comes away with a steal. Midcourt, Ankenbrook to Perigo. Perigo, the 6-footer, stops top of the key and hands it to a guard, and it's Mollering, left wing to Perigo. Perigo will drive, go past White, couldn't get a shot up, kick out to Mollering, and a 3 is good for right in front of Rod Parker and the Homestead bench. 63-37, and Cooper's left open, right wing 3, that's short. Rims off the iron, and the rebound goes to Mollering. Mollering pushing, front court, down the right side of the lane, cut off, looks for a trailer, finds Ankenbrook, and the 3 is good for Whitney Ankenbrook. 66-37, timeout Snider with 40.8 seconds left in the quarter. It is a 29-point Spartans advantage, making a statement here in the Summit Athletic Conference. And another 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here. Remind you, coming up after the game, we've got Eric Dutkevich and Adam Lundy in the house, and they'll bring you a short version of the Parkview Sports Medicine postgame show. And then after the boys game, we all convene at the Coventry Pizza Hut. That'll be tonight's host site and where we invite you to come join us for the live broadcast of the Parkview Sports Medicine postgame show up until 10:30, right after the boys game here tonight. Should have a good boys game. We're kind of looking forward to that one as well. This one not turning out the way we had hoped. But the boys, you've got 9-2 Homestead taking on 8-5 Snider. Snider 3-1 in the league. Homestead 3-0. So Snider inbounds. Hurst to Robinson. In the lane, it goes to Cooper. She will muscle it up and get fouled trying to get a shot up. The foul on Delaney Knoll hacked Cooper on the wrist, and it's going to put Janaea Cooper to the free throw line to shoot a pair with 25.6 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Snider down 66-37. Cooper's first is no good. Cooper with 15 points. Substitutions. Snider brings in Maddie White and Mackenzie Carter as Ike and Mackenzie White will sit down. Second free throw is good. Janaea Cooper with 16, and it's 66-38. Now 24 seconds for Homestead to work with as Delaney Knoll gets in the front court. Center circle to Mollering. Right side Helsum to Knoll, down to 13 seconds. Knoll from the center circle. Cooper comes out, picks up Delaney Knoll. She dribbles right wing. High post, it goes to Ankenbrook. Spins, goes up, and they're going to call a travel on Whitney Ankenbrook with 4.6 seconds. And we're going to get Aggie Bell. Had to get the warm-up off. It's her first time into the game, and she's coming in to play defense. And Aggie Bell didn't even know who she was coming in for. Now they sort it out, and she replaces Carly Mollering. 4.6 seconds left, third quarter, 66-38. Snider a chance to cut into the margin here at the end of the quarter. Hurst lead pass to Cooper. Cooper left side had it poked away, and coming up with a steal is Aggie Bell. How about that for 4 seconds of work? That brings us to the end of three here at Homestead, and the Lady Spartans dominating over the Snider Lady Panthers, 66-38. Our fourth quarter is next on the Parkview Sports Medicine High School Basketball Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Friday nights in Northeast Indiana mean two things: high school football and Pizza Hut. Feed the team, the family, or the whole crew with the triple treat box. It's 2 medium pizzas, breadsticks, and dessert starting at just $19.99. When it comes to football, the right choice is Pizza Hut, and an even better choice is the triple treat box for just $19.99. It's a winning play for dinner, before or after the game. Order now at pizzahut.com or on the app. Pizza Hut. Feed good times.
When injury strikes, turn to Parkview Ortho Express. Specializing in orthopedic care for all injuries, we provide high-quality urgent care for sprains, breaks, tears, joint pain, and more. With 2 convenient locations in Fort Wayne and Huntington, we offer quick and reliable orthopedic services Monday through Friday. No referrals or appointments needed. Call 260-266-4007 or visit parkview.com for details. Parkview Ortho Express. Expert care when you need it most.
Now back to the Parkview Sports Medicine High School Basketball Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Homestead will start with the basketball in our fourth quarter, leading at 66-38 over the Snider Lady Panthers. Here's Epps on the left wing to Helsum. They work basket to the left. Helsum on the left wing, hands off to Knoll, up top to Epps. Epps at the left elbow, outside to Helsum, right back to Epps, turns, faces, now drives left side of the lane to the basket with the left hand. Myah Epps the bucket, and she's got 38. 68-38, a 30-point lead. Snider goes down low, and they're double teaming on Cooper, and they still tried to force the pass in. Homestead deflects it out of bounds baseline. Snider will inbound. 7:25 remaining. Janaea Cooper throws it up top over everybody's head to Miley Hurst. Hurst, right wing to Mackenzie Carter. Her three's off to the right, and the rebound to Delaney Knoll. She went to the deck, lost the handle, and now the ball free in the paint. It's tied up. The arrow points to Snider. 45 seconds into our fourth quarter with a 68-38 Homestead lead. Snider inbounds. Cooper, baseline. Under her basket, throws over the top of the defense to Brooklyn Robinson. Robinson picked up the bounce, nothing to do with it. Now she goes up top to Hurst. Hurst toward the right corner to Mackenzie White to the post, and again they're doubling, and there's no room to get that pass in, but they get bailed out, and there's a Homestead foul. They call it on Susie Perigo. Yeah, they've got Cooper front and back, and they're still trying to force the ball in there. Inbound Snider goes to Carter. Carter will drive, throw up to Hurst near the center circle. Hurst lobs over the top. Again, they'll go to Cooper. One-on-one against Epps. Cooper forced the shot, and they're going to call the foul on Myah Epps. It's going to be 2 free throws coming for Janaea Cooper. Cooper, a 5'11 sophomore. A lot of power conference teams taking a look at this young lady as she makes the first free throw. She's got an 18-point game going, but it pales in comparison to the... Well, it's 36 for Epps. I gave her 38. It looks like it's 36 on the board. Second free throw's good. So 18 for Janaea Cooper, and into the front court, Homestead with a 68-40 lead. Perigo between the circles, dribbles right, and then throws on the right wing to Knoll. They'll feed down low on the right block. Epps, nice little turnaround, but she left it short, and the rebound to Perigo. She'll go up and score it in close. Susie Perigo with some work down low. 70-40. 3-ball by Gracie Smith, and she can shoot it. Hits the three from the left corner. 70-43. Long pass over the top of the defense to Perigo. She can't do anything with it under the basket, so she dribbles out, and Homestead resets. Delaney Knoll from the Spartan head. Midcourt. Knoll calls for Mollering to pop out right wing. Gives her the pass. Perigo rotates it to the left wing to Epps. Here's Epps off a pick and roll. They go to Knoll, and Knoll will score it on the assist to Myah Epps. 72-43. 9 points for Knoll. Hurst drives. Had it poked away on the drive between two defenders, and the steal for Homestead. Myah Epps slowly across the timeline as Rod Parker with the offense in front of him calls out a play. Here's Delaney Knoll. She spins, got open all the way to the basket. Nobody picked her up, and she blew the bunny. Had a layup and missed it. Rebound goes to Cooper. Cooper down the right side of the lane, throws it up on the run. It's too strong. Rebound to Homestead. Perigo, and as she goes to take off on the dribble, she gets fouled, and the foul may have been out of frustration with Janaea Cooper committing it. And that is her third. 72-43 with 5:15 left.
Go, baby, Keith!
Homestead really blew this game open in the third quarter. Delaney Knoll into the front court on the bounce. Takes it again all the way to the basket. Again the layup, and this time she missed it too strong. Back-to-back missed layups for Knoll. She did a great job of getting to the basket, but missed twice, and now Gracie Smith will drop in a right wing triple. Gracie Smith, 5'3", the junior, showing she's a sharpshooter. Back-to-back triples, 72-46. Drive by Perigo, missed the scoop shot, but an offensive rebound. And give to Epps. Epps with the Euro step, and then she lost her balance, didn't get the shot up to the rim, but they're going to put her to the free throw line and call the Snider foul on Maddie White. A late whistle that may have been a product of the futile attempt at getting a shot up to the basket by Myah Epps. She just barely got it up to the bottom of the rim, and now Epps will go to the line. She missed her last one after making her first 11. Good on that one. And Epps now with 37 points. Had 22 at the half. (73-46). Second free throw for Epps. That's good. She's got 38. I'm not sure what the school record would be. Carissa McLaughlin is here, and she might very well be the one to hold it. 74-46, Snider front court. Long skip pass, Smith to Cooper. Cooper at the foul line. Outside Smith again. Another three on the way. That one too strong. Offensive rebound, and Carter puts it in and gets fouled. Count the bucket with Susie Perigo of Homestead committing the foul. 74-48 with 4:13 to play. And Mackenzie Carter, 5'8" sophomore, 8-point per game scorer, going to the line looking for her 6th point, and she buries it. 74-49 on the board. Perigo between the circles for Homestead. Spins, drives, gets picked up underneath. Has to throw up top. Epps three on the quick trigger. Left it short left, but an offensive rebound to Ankenbrook, who chased down the rebound. Here's Perigo. A drive, a spin. Oh, good bounce pass down low. Scarberry got it, and a foul. The bucket counts, and the foul on Mackenzie Carter of Snider. And Ava Scarberry, who has been terrific off the bench tonight for Homestead. A chance at a three-point play and double figures. She's got 9, looking for her 10th point. No, she didn't get it. Rebound goes to Snider. Front court, Carter, left wing. Pass up top to Dorian Nieves. Back to Carter. She'll try the three left wing. No. Offensive rebound to White. Up top, Nieves. She tries the top of the key triple. It's no good. Perigo just had it taken right out of her hands by Carter, and then Carter puts up the shot and gets fouled. And Perigo with the foul. That's her 3rd. 3:22 left. 76-49. And Carter good at the free throw line with her first of 2. Izzy Ake checks in for Snider. And Aggie Bell checks in for Carly Mollering for Homestead. That free throw also good by Mackenzie Carter. 76-51, last 3:18 as Epps brings it into the front court all the way to the basket. Threw it up on the run, the layup no. Rebound tipped around. It goes to Homestead. Bell got it. Went off her foot. She chases it down near midcourt and then throws a bounce pass into the ankles of Epps, but she handles it. Homestead, front court. Ankenbrook fires right wing. Got it! Whitney Ankenbrook with her 3rd triple. And it's 79-51. Ake up top, and Smith will try to answer. She missed it off to the left, but the long rebound to Snider. Ake, Gracie Smith, shot fake, and a feed on the right wing, and Ake will try from the right wing, and Ake hits a 3. 79-54, 2.5 minutes left. After the game, after a quick break, we're going to be going to Adam Lundy and Eric Dutkevich for the Parkview Sports Medicine postgame show. And here's a whistle away from the ball. A foul is called on Snider, a chuck down low, they said. And they call it on Janaea Cooper. That's going to be the 4th foul on Cooper, and now you're seeing the bench emptied out for Rod Parker. And Myah Epps will sit down. 38 points for Myah Epps. What a night. 22 in the first half, added 16 more in the second half. A lot of those at the free throw line. 25-point lead, and Homestead works in the front court. Kenna Taylor. Now up top to Scarberry. Guarded by Janaea Cooper. Right wing to Bell. Aggie Bell from the wing, and a timeout, Rod Parker. Didn't like that nobody really moving much offensively, and so a timeout of 30 called by Rod Parker. We'll go ahead and take a quick timeout. You're listening to the high school basketball game of the week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Friday nights in Northeast Indiana mean two things: high school football and Pizza Hut. Feed the team, the family, or the whole crew with the triple treat box. It's 2 medium pizzas, breadsticks, and dessert starting at just $19.99. When it comes to football, the right choice is Pizza Hut, and an even better choice is the triple treat box for just $19.99. It's a winning play for dinner, before or after the game. Order now at pizzahut.com or on the app. Pizza Hut. Feed good times.
This is the Parkview Sports Medicine High School Basketball Game of the Week on 1380 The Fan and 100.9 FM.
Myah Epps came into the game at that timeout, and they set up a play for her, so she hits 40. She drives and scores down low, gave a little elbow to clear some space. Snider fans wanted the foul called, but it's 40 for Myah Epps. And now Gracie Smith with the 3 left wing, and air ball taken underneath by Aislinn Martinez. Or correction, it's Taylor. Taylor on the feed, Epps on the drive, and Epps gets fouled. And she's going to have a chance at number 41 and 42. And I think that's number 5, and it is on Janaea Cooper. So Cooper fouls out of the game. And we don't have any kind of records or anything. I'm not sure why Epps is in the game. She's the only starter still out there. Looks for her 41st point and got it. 41 for Myah Epps. And the second one, give her 42. And now she's coming out of the game. Aislinn Martinez checks in. And a nice hand from the Homestead crowd for Myah Epps, who finishes with 42 points. Front court, Snider. AK. 83-54. Homestead leads it. Robinson backs down in the paint to the basket. Left-handed shot. What a move by Brooklyn Robinson of Snider. Minute 10 left. 83-56. Martinez left wing. Up top, the pass to Worth. Leah Worth, 5'11 sophomore. Top of the key, Bell will try a 3. No good. Long rebound off the rim. Goes out of bounds over on the far sideline. And it was last touched by the shooter. So it'll belong to Snider with 55 seconds remaining. 83-56. A big statement win for Homestead. Here's a drive. Nieves on the run. Missed it. Rebound goes to Homestead. Front court, Aggie Bell from the center circle. Left wing to Martinez. She'll feed the post. And a turnaround jumper that is no good. And it's a number 40 for the Spartans, who is not in the roster. There's a 3 from the right wing, and that's good by Nieves. Dorian Nieves off the bench, a 5'5 freshman, drops in a triple. 83-59, now with 11 seconds left. Snider comes up with a steal, and then a foul is called on Homestead's Leah Worth. And that's the 5th foul. And Janaea Cooper just came off the bench because the ball had stuck itself on a wedgie in between the rim and the backboard. Cooper came out and went up and tipped it away. Got a nice hand. So to the line, Brooklyn Robinson for Snider, and the first free throw's good. Robinson now with, I believe that's 6 points. Got another one coming. Got it. So she's got 7, and it's 83-61. Last 7 seconds. Homestead doesn't appear to be interested in taking a shot. Dribble is Bell, and she'll dribble it out. The horn sounds. The game is over. In a battle for first place in the Summit Athletic Conference, it's the Homestead Spartans that make a statement. They remain perfect in league play, now 7-0, giving Snider their first conference loss as the Panthers fall to 6-1. Homestead 83, Snider 61.
Podcasts by Federated Media.